and gals, Nary here from Drake Wayne Gaming, and it's me on Twitter, the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back at you another Let's Play episode of Undefeated. So y'all, oh god, let's jump back into this fucking horror show, shall we? Alarm chain, you are up, and let's go. Alright, Bruce, you gotta save the day, Bruce. Alright. What? I'm gonna miss the start of your little boyfriend's fight. Fuck, okay, I guess I don't have any time to waste. I wanna watch. He raises an eyebrow. You sure that's smart? The old man's gonna put him in the hospital. Probably worse than I did to his little boyfriend. Ha! Swallow your pride. Swallow your rage. Focus on what needs to be done now. Anyways, answer's no. See ya. Wait. He sighs and steps closer to the cage, sun baton resting over his shoulder. Dumb fuck probably thinks he looks really cool. Swallow your pride, Bruce. I wanted to apologize. He grins. Yeah? What for? I suck in air through gritted teeth. For embarrassing you in the cafeteria. What else? Bastard's enjoying this. And just being an asshole? I'm guessing at this point. No fucking clue what he wants out of me now. Yeah, you were a piece of shit, huh? Yep. I sure was. At least with that one, I wasn't lying. I've been a real mess for a while. Glad you can finally admit it. He starts to walk away. I was really hoping he didn't have to come to this. I wanted to get your attention. Cole stops. Ugh. See, now I should have seen that one coming a mile away. I was chillin' having a friend be gay. And all that, just as long as you didn't start coming on to me. So, was all that posturing you were doing to the runts just like to get to me jealous? Swallow your fucking pride and play along. Yep, I just wanted to get your attention. He laughs. That's fucking hilarious! Oh man, that's great! You only hung around those freaks just to get to me? I mean, I'd never swing that way in a million fucking years, but you had me fooled. I thought you actually liked those little faggots. My hands clench tight. Fuck swallowing. I told him all about the nasty fucking fantasies I had about you. But after Red told me how small your dick was, hard fucking pass. He clenches his baton. Keep pushing it. Said mine was way bigger too. You're fucking sick, you know that? I thought you were one of the good ones. Nope, I'm a dirty fucking faggot. I fight better than you. I fuck better than you, and I'll always be better than you. I'm just making shit up at this point, but I can see he's getting angry, so I gotta keep it up. Someone else is here. I can see their shadow along the wall, just barely. I think I can make out the shape. Bucky? Cole hears something and starts to turn toward Bucky. I have to distract him. I'm just saying, it feels pretty fucking good knowing that I'll always be at the top. No matter how many wins you get, you'll never be as good as me. A filthy fucking cocksucker. He turned back around, death in his eyes. Stun baton already prepared. He jabs me to the bars, aiming for my chest. I catch the tip of the baton in my hands. Before Cole came by, I put my gloves on backwards. The padding of the gloves now covering my palms provides enough insulation to keep me from getting shocked. The fuck? Ah! With both of us holding the baton, I pull as hard as I can. Gah! Cole slams into the bars, howling out as electricity sears across his body. The wolf convulses and screams, eventually letting the baton drop to the ground. His eyes shoot open, and he looks ready to murder me. Fucking! He can't seem to mutter any more words. The drool as his lips starts to bubble. Maybe I went a little too overboard. Cole lunges for the baton. Ha! Before he can get there, Bucky's behind him, forcing him back into a tight chokehold. Howdy! You're the guy that fought Red, am I right? Wait, Australian. Wrong accent for him. One second, y'all. One time. I think I owe you a little something. He maneuvers Cole with no problem at all, smashing the wolf's face into the concrete wall behind them. Blood erupts from his snout, his eyes crossing in a daze. Bucky rears a fist back and smears it across Cole's face, creating a brutal crunch I never could have expected from the old man. Cole's nearly limp at this point, alternating between struggling with the rue and reaching for the baton on the ground. Bucky stomps onto the tool, smashing it in two. Hey now, we don't need none of that. Men like us don't need our fists, right? Natural order. Survival of the fittest and all that. The way he talks, gritting his teeth like that, kind of freaks me out. I've been angry, but this is a whole other level. Cole's getting choked out. Bucky's hold is clearly taking a toll on the concussed wolf. It doesn't take more than a few seconds for Cole to go completely unconscious. Bucky drops him unceremoniously. With a little growl, he shakes out his hand. Should've brought my gloves, huh? That hurt. I'd lend you mine, but, the padding on the gloves completely melted away. Might as well just toss them. Why'd you come here? Wouldn't want you to miss Zander's fight, would I? Bucky taps against the lock panel next to my door, and after a few seconds it clicks open. Should have brought a change of clothes for you, too. It's cold down here. Well, we won't be here for long. What should we do with, I gesture to Cole, who's starting to stir. Bucky sighs and drags him into the cell. That'll do for now. I'm not done with him, but I imagine Red will have a better idea for a punishment once he's up and running. You know the way out? Barely. I've never been this deep before. How the fuck did you even find me? That'd be me. The doctor's voice coughs out of a walkie-talkie strapped to Bucky's pants. He holds it up, looking proud. Drayton here snagged a walkie-talkie from one of the guards. I asked for one, for security purposes. Also, I snagged one off one of the guards. He'd been guiding me around the halls. He knows the place that well? I was able to find a map of the holding cells after digging through some files, but, Alright, we can walk and listen at the same time. Let's go. We start moving down the hallway. But Drayton speaks up before we can get another step further. Yeah, so, two problems. Bucky and I stop in our tracks. Firstly, they've got guards headed your way. Cole wasn't responding to his walkie for a bit, so they're coming down to check on him. Manageable. And the second? Yeah, so, Redline's missing. Oh boy. I hit the ground. I'm supposed to be fighting. What hit me? Fuck, this hurts. I'm on the ground. I'm still bleeding. Out of instinct, I back up, shuffling on my backside as fast as I can. The concrete scrapes against my skin. I got a migraine, feels like. What hit me? At least I can breathe now. My nose is clear of blood for only a few seconds. As I move, I can make out the shape of the commissioner. He kicked me? Then I got hit. My guess is he followed his spinning roundhouse with a tornado kick? I can hear my heartbeat pounding away in my skull. Fuck! Right! Fight! My body moves without thinking, thankfully. Harvey's kicked me to time to recover, so he can't follow up. He's probably banking on it putting me out cold. It almost did. I'm surprised. I should have broken it. Feels like it might have. I don't want to give him the satisfaction, though. He approaches, glaring blade straight through me. You think too much. You should have done your thinking before you got down here. What does he mean by that? I look down and realize I'm barely outside the ring. I have to get back in before the time runs out. I step forward, but the commissioner shoots out a cheap kick. His foot lands fly onto my chest, and the force sends me a few steps backwards. In hindsight, you shouldn't have taken the fight at all. You're not ready. Circling around him doesn't help. He's standing at the edge, tracking my every movement. The exhaustion is weighing down on me already. As soon as I get close enough, he fires a volley of fists for my face, and they crash into my guard, but another deep kick sends me flying onto my ass. He spits out a laugh. But I suppose you should have thought about that before you swung for me. Enraged, exhausted, I charge in, planting a foot inside the circle. His knee fires up like a piston, breaking through any defenses and folding my midsection. I pull away, but he holds me in place. Weak. Pathetic. Insubordinate. The knee plows deeper and deeper into my solar plexus. Any oxygen, any energy, any fight I have left is beaten through my core. I pray for this to end. Another knee, this time smashing into my stout. I can't react. I have nothing left. Harvey lets a vile snarl escape, brutalizing my face with one more knee. Hits my limp body collapse to the floor. I'm bleeding a lot. This hurts. Everything hurts. I breathe out with a gurgle of blood. He's probably gonna kill me. I don't want to die. Please, I want Red to see me one more time. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I was a bad son, Dad. I'm sorry I was a bad friend, Red. I'm sorry I was a bad fighter, Harvey. When the ringing in my ears subsides, I can hear the commissioner mumbling something. Hear me? I told you to get up. Get up. He wants to keep this going. Sure, might as well listen. Maybe he'll let me live. Somehow, through my sheer force of will, my foot plants itself on the ground. Slowly I come to standing, face to face with the blurry double vision of the commissioner. I know I'm off balance. I know I can barely breathe right. I know I'm not winning this. I got beat bad. I need to go to the hospital. I have to find a new job. I have to pay off all the contract fees. What a fucking waste. Maybe I should have just quit. You're a disgrace, Alex. I can't look him in the eye. I never should have wasted the time or money on you. I know. Fang will be better off without you. Redline will be too. Don't look at me like that. At least try to look strong for the cameras. I am strong. Come on now, put your hands up. Make it look like you're worth fighting. I am worth fighting. I deserve to win more than you do. You're quiet. No more outbursts? Maybe you finally learned your place. Fuck this, my place is above you. I fought too fucking hard to still end up at square one. Harvey takes a fighting stance, inches away from me. Well, either way, goodbye, Alex. Oh, shit! Damn, he fucking clocked him. Jesus. Enough! My overhand crashes into Harvey's snout. He tried throwing a straight, and I slipped under it. I refuse to let you speak to me like this. Harvey's nose breaks, blood loosening from his snout. Let's see if I can't break that jaw, too. Time resumes and the old man is guarding up, but not before I whip a hook into his cheek. Gah! He's staggering to the side, clearly dazed, or at least a little bit surprised. I waste no time following up, chasing him to wherever he tries to stand. You won't get away from me. You brought this on yourself. His fist shoots out, but some kind of sixth sense is carrying me. I flow around him, pivoting on my feet to punish every opening he gives. Jab to the chest, hook to the ribs, uppercut to keep his mouth closed. I can't waste any more time feeling sorry for myself, and I will never let anyone treat me like that again. Because I'm going to fight until my dying breath. You! Ugh! His stance is broken by a well-placed knee to the center of his torso. I know that look on his face. I felt the wind get knocked out of me plenty of times. With desperate pause, he grapples for my knee, probably trying to take me to the ground. If I can just grab hold of his head, I stomp down, freeing my leg from his grasp. I pull down on his head, leaping up with a knee to meet his snout halfway. Ah! I feel bone and cartilage crumple over the force of my knee. Harvey's frame shudders and his arms go limp. His legs are shaking. The both of us hit the ground, with me tackling him down and mounting his frame. His gloves move up to guard his face, but they're easy obstacles to move. Blows rain down on his face. Everything hurts, but I fight through the pain. Not just because I have to. Because I want to. I want to win. I want to live, and if I have to fight to make that happen, I'll fight every fucking day. I'll fight for myself, for Bruce, for Bucky and Drayden, for Redline, for every person slated to be broken in this useless, toxic, endless fucking cycle. And I won't stop fighting until I win. One last hammer fist and the commissioner's arms go limp. His eyes close. He still breathes, but there's no other movement from him. The fight is over. I won. Holy shit, I won! I was waiting for a bell or a buzzer or something, or... Fuck, I won! My legs find the strength to lift my body up to a standing position, and I raise a fist, basking in the glory. What the hell is that sound? I'm not sure how to process what Drayden said. What do you mean, missing? I mean, he's not in his bed. The fuck happened to medically induced coma? It doesn't last forever. We figured he'd wake up sometime, but I didn't think he'd just up and wander around. I checked the med bay, but no luck. None of the other doctors have seen him either. Any chance security could have seen him? Probably. I requested a search party, but the focus is more on Cole. He's supposed to be watching a deadly dangerous inmate right now. Bucky growls, rubbing his temple. These guards are fucking useless. Okay, so we'll split up, cover more ground. And if we run into a guard, we'll worry about that when we get to it. I've got a second walkie here. I can hear where they're headed to try and steer you away. I won't be able to look for Red if I'm busy here. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna pause it right there. Oh, thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon if you can. It always helps. Before I go, I'm going to give a quick shout out to our lovely bronze tier patrons. Thank y'all for all you do for the channel. We greatly appreciate your support. Thank you to our silver tier patron, Kate Silver, and thank you going above and beyond. It's greatly appreciated. Thanks to our 2 gold tier patrons, Zeke and Toby. Y'all are awesome. We love you. Thank you for subbing to our ultimate tier. Anyway, if y'all want to get your names in the credits, get access to all of our not safe for work content as little as $5. Alrighty, I love you all, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye!